Hey girls, so I'm having to record this a little bit differently because on the computer, hang on, I'm watching the camera just a second. Grainy looking. Okay. On Facebook, it's only giving me like a 2-second clip. So normally my kids are in bed by now, but we were over at my boyfriend's house and I let them stay up late tonight. Thank you, baby. Calm down. All right, fidget spinner to me. Hand it over. It's bedtime.
I'll quit.
-3. 2. Guys, I'm trying to. Sorry. See, this is my nights. Guys, do you see right? Thank you. Whose room are you in?
What?
Whose room are you in?
Yours?
Mm-hmm. And is it so nice of Mom to let you be in here?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So let Mommy work. You guys need to lay down. Thank you. Yeah. I love you.
I was laying there.
My kids want to say hi. Okay. Connor, you want to say hi? All right. Guys, I'm trying to work. Hey, 2 seconds. Right now. Are you listening to Mom? I need you to go, if you're going to sleep with Mommy tonight, you need to go get your own pillow and your own blanket. And I need you to lay down and be quiet so Mommy can talk. Thank you. So, like I said, I don't normally let my kids stay up this late. And I'm only going to share this video with you. So once you watch it, you'll have to let me know so I can take it down because of how I'm having to put it up. Because it's only giving me like 2 minutes worth on Facebook, and that's not long enough to tell you what I want to tell you. So my kids and I, we have, their father and I have joint custody. No, down there. Your brother was already up here. Yes, ma'am, Mom. Thank you, dear. Lay down. Good job. And so we have the kids every other week, and I get my kids on Friday through Thursday, and then we switch. And so today they just came back home. You got it? Oh, we're bringing stuffed animals too. Okay. More stuff in my bed. No, ma'am. You've got 2 seconds to lay down. Hand me your glasses. No more talking. Or you go back to your bed. So they came home. Bless you. They came home today, and so we it was a little chaotic. So it's not normally, we're never up this late. They're never up this late. I'm up this late working. Lay down. But please don't lay on me. Mommy's trying to work. Stop. Calm down, okay? So this is what Sarah has shared with me about you, and she was telling me that you basically are the only one raising your family. You're the only one raising your kid. Oh my goodness, I'm so thirsty. I will send you to your room. So I just wanted to tell you a little bit about my story and my situation and kind of what's happened to me over the last couple years and where I came from. And some of this stuff that I'm feeling led to share you, let me just tell you, the only thing I know about your situation and your story, because I've yet to talk with you personally, and that's something I usually really like to do. I like to find out more about you and your goals. But all that Sarah has really shared with me is that you're having a hard time, and that you're the only one raising your family, and that there's maybe some issues of jealousy or something like that. And so that's all I kind of gathered from Sorry, it's shifting from what she shared with me. So I just want to tell you a little bit about my story. And the fact that I'm even sharing this in front of my kids is weird. But so a few years ago, I was married, and I married this guy who I was in love with, and I thought things were going to be so great. And they weren't. Things were bad. We fought. We screamed at each other. We never like physically did that, but we always fought. It was horrible. And I just kept thinking, God, why is this like this? But I didn't believe in divorce. And I didn't believe in a lot of things. But I was so desperate for attention. I did stuff that I wasn't supposed to, which this is why I'm trying to beat around the bush because my kids are sitting right here. And there are just some things they don't need to know. And although they may have heard their dad say it. But I made some bad choices. And I tried to fix those things. And he had forgiven me. And we tried to move on. And, I just always had this low self-confidence. And I can't blame it all on him because it was my choice that made some of these mistakes. But I remember asking my ex-husband, at the time we were still married, and I was trying so hard. I mean, I was reading self-help books, and I was trying to read this stuff to fix our marriage, and he wouldn't read it. So I would read it out loud to him because I wanted so badly to fix our relationship. I just wanted to be happy. I wasn't trying to make him into something else. I just wanted to be happy, genuinely, and I wanted to make him happy. And I don't normally share this, so if I get emotional, just bear with me. I remember asking him one night, if I look like this when you met me, would you have married me? And he told me probably not. And it just it hurt me so bad because when we got together, I was really thin. I was a cheerleader, and I played sports and all of that. And then I got pregnant with our son. And I gained a lot of weight, like 80 pounds. And then I had our daughter, and I gained like 60 pounds with her. So I gained a lot of weight. And even today I have 100 pounds to lose. 95 technically is what I would like to lose. I've already lost 12, so I have 95 more to go that I would like to lose. But anyways, it was really, really hard. I had no confidence in myself. I remember just hating myself. I don't know why, I just feel compelled to share this with you. So I would walk into a room and I would think, she thinks I'm fat. He thinks I'm fat. She thinks I'm ugly. He thinks I'm ugly. And I just had all these horrible thoughts about myself. I used to think the worst of myself. And, it took me a long time to get over that. And I was miserable. And my ex-husband quit working. And so it was just me taking care of my kids. And I didn't know what to do. I mean, I was struggling. At one point, I was working 93 hours a week to 94 hours a week between multiple jobs just to pay my bills and to try and get us caught up while he sat home and did nothing. And he was aggressive and angry, and he would spank my son really hard and leave whelps on him, and I would step up and try and protect him. And one day he left this huge whelp on my kid, and it was our kid, but And it was something so minor that had even happened. And so I told him he had anger issues. So I told him he needed to go stay with his mom and dad and figure some things out. And he needed to take some anger management classes. And he agreed, and he left and went and stayed with them. And we were supposed to be working on our marriage. But that didn't happen. His mother basically talked him into divorcing me. My kid's nanny. And I was so mad at her, because I knew it was her fault that we got a divorce. And I wanted to fix things, and I wanted to have this relationship, right? And so for the longest time, I was really upset. And I had these low confidence issues. And then, sorry, to top it all off, I was now a single mom of 2 kids. And so I didn't know what to do. I was like a single mom when we were married, but I was never a single mom, I was, there wasn't someone who could pick up the kids from daycare if I had to work 15-hour days. And whenever I was a single mom. And so things were really, really hard. And so I was working 4 jobs, and I didn't have time. And that's what I kept telling myself. I knew God had shown me this business, and I knew that I needed to pursue it, but it was just like, God, I don't have the time. I have this, I have to do this, And I just kept hearing him tell me, just trust me. It's going to be hard. It's not going to make sense, but I'm going to take care of you. Just trust me. Through all of this, I just want to tell you, I have now learned to trust him. I am 25, okay? And as you see, I've got my 2 kids laying in bed with me right now. I am retired. I work from home. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. I'm tired, but I work from home only. This is all I do. I spend the day with my kids, I work from home, and I help other people. And I'm so passionate about it. I don't work 4 jobs. I get to spend all the time I want with my kids, sometimes more than I want, because sometimes mama needs a break. But, I get to do that because I trusted him. And I finally one day said, you know what, God, I'm tired of making excuses. I'm going to do what you tell me to. And so I did. And I also learned to just put my faith and trust into God. And I've gained my confidence. I don't think negative things about myself. I think I'm beautiful. And I like myself. I like who I am. I think I'm a great person. I know I'm great to the people around me. It's a really good feeling when you know that you're good to people. And you know that people, if they really know you, they can't say anything negative about you. In fact, I think the only people on this planet who really think negatively of me or just don't like me are, I don't think there's very many, but I would say probably my ex-family. But it's just people, if they know me and I'm not saying that I'm some great person, but I know that I do good and I do good by people and that I'm kind to people and I genuinely try to care for people and help people and stuff. So, I know that I'm a good person and that makes me feel good. I feel good about myself. And I know that I'm a good mom. I know that I'm a good friend. I know that there was a time where I would just, I still pray for friends because it's really hard to find friends out there when you become a mom. And it's really hard to find friends who believe in God and want to do good things and aren't into partying and stuff like that. And then it's really hard to find friends who are, blah, 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 blah. This company has helped me make so many friends. My team are my friends. My team are who I mentor and I pour into. And I don't know what you believe in, but I very much believe in God, and I share him with everyone. So that's just part of it. But, and it's just, I've came a long way. It's really hard. Going through my divorce was the hardest thing. The hardest thing I've ever done. Being a single mom, really hard. There were days I just didn't know how I was going to feed my kids, days that I didn't know how I was going to eat myself, days I didn't know if I was going to lose my apartment or what was going to happen to us, or I've had my car repossessed on me. I know what it's like to be broke and not know how you're going to make it, and just think I can't pour into this business because I'm so busy trying to just make it. But I can honestly say I just quit my other jobs, and I'm not telling you to quit your job, but I just quit my jobs and I started working this business and just trusted God. I had no clue how I was going to make it. I just knew that he told me he was going to take care of me. And I knew that he told me he was going to send people to me who needed my help, and that I was to help these people. And I don't find it coincidence that you end up on my team. You could have ended up on anyone's team. You could have ended up on someone's team who would have said, okay, you want to quit, that whatever, it happens. I don't feel that way, because I feel like each person who joins our team is a person whose life needs changed. You joined this business for a reason. You took a chance on this for a reason. You had a why. And your why is because you want better. You have dreams. You want better for your baby. You want to be a better mom, and you want to change your lifestyle. But the thing is, so many times we let those things like be our reason, our excuse, instead of our reason to fuel us forward. Yes, you're tired, you don't have time, but we make time. We lose an hour of sleep so we can post on social media. And it's it's a pain in the butt, but I promise you it pays off. You asked me, does it ever get better? Yes, it gets better. And I'm not going to lie and say that it just happens. You're never, after today, you're never going to have a hard time. That's not how it works. You're going to go through hard times, and you're going to go through harder times. There's more trials that's going to come to you. The enemy is going to throw doubt at you. He's going to throw fear at you. He's going to throw panic and issues and problems. And you have to say, you know what? I'm not going to believe your lies. I'm in this business because I'm going to change my life. I'm in this business because I want to change somebody else's life. I'm in this business because I want to get healthy. I'm in this business because God told me that I was made for more. And you just have to keep saying those things. And if you need encouragement, you come to us, and we're here to encourage you. We're not someone who's just going to let you fall on your face. We're here for you. If you want this, we will run with you. We will take your hand, and we will help you get there, because we genuinely care about you. We are family. My kids are both asleep. And it just started raining. I want you to know that, and I want you to know that this is not going to be the only hard thing that happens, but I also want to tell you this. Going through my divorce was the hardest thing I ever went through. It was the most painful thing. Nothing in my life compares to the pain that I remember laying on my bed, I couldn't move. I still remember it, and it was years ago. But today, I'm in a relationship with someone who is kind to me. We don't fight. We have disagreements, and we get on each other's nerves, and we get irritated with each other, but we never yell at each other, ever. I think we've raised our voice at each other twice in our whole relationship in a year and a half, right? And we both were kind of I can't believe I just did that. And it was in a really bad time. We were both going through some depression. Major depression is something I've struggled with. And I'll share more with you about that some other time. But yeah, we don't fight. We're kind to each other. We love each other. God, I prayed for like certain things, right, out of my future husband. And then there were these things that I thought about that someone had, put these ideas in my head. And I thought, man, that would be so awesome if I could have a husband who would wash my hair for me or dry my back or dry my hair for me, right? But when I was praying to God for the person who he had for me, I never asked him for those things. I just thought about it at one point. And I remember the first time we showered together. I remember stepping out of the shower, and he took the towel and he dried my hair off for me. And it wasn't anything sexual or anything like that. It wasn't anything like inappropriate or whatnot. It was just he dried my hair for me and dried my back off. And I just started crying. And it became this thing that he did for me. And now if we get in the shower, like the other day, we hadn't showered together in a while, but we were over there and we both got in the shower, and I turned around to rinse my hair out, and he just takes over and starts cleaning my hair for me. And it seems so silly, but it was just one of those things like, God cares about us so much that he even gives us the things that we don't ask for. Like, I didn't ask for it. It's like, I don't want to be selfish, but this man treats me so good, and I treat him really good. Like, he is lucky. He is so blessed, and he knows it. But it's like I went through the hardest thing in my life, but I got the best thing out of it because I went through it, and I believe I was faithful to God. I didn't end my marriage. My ex-husband did. And, I prayed, and I was faithful, and I was obedient, and I did what he told me to do, and I got something so wonderful out of it. And I could not imagine going back to my relationship I had with my ex-husband. I just think, oh my goodness, I was so dumb. I had no clue how I was supposed to really be treated, and how, someone said to me, think of it like if it were your daughter, and your daughter were dating, your husband, not in like a weird way. Like, think of it as if your daughter was dating someone like the person you're with. What would you tell your daughter to do? Would you tell her, it's okay, honey, he really loves you, or he means well, or would you say, leave him? You deserve better than that. And they told me, what advice would you give your kid? What would you tell your son how he should treat his girlfriend? Would you be disgusted at the way that he treats his girlfriend if that was your son doing that to a woman? Or would you be like, I'm so proud of him? And they said to me, if you wouldn't tell your kids to do it, then you shouldn't put up with it. Because everything that we do and we allow to be done to us in front of our children, we're teaching our children that's how to act. We're teaching our children that's how to love. We're teaching our children this is how you should work a job. This is how you should live. Everything we do leaves a legacy for them, and whether it's a good one or a negative one, that's up to us. But every single choice we make impacts them. I work this business. My kids, they will unlikely ever have to work a real 9-to-5 type job in their life, because they know they can make money. They can be an entrepreneur. They can work from home. I have instilled in them. My kids will come up to me. They have ideas on how to make money already at 7, at 5. My soon-to-be stepkids, they have business ideas. They come to me with their ideas. His 13-year-old will come to me, Amber, I have this idea. And I'm like, yeah, this is how we can market this. You can do this. I'll help you get started. I'll front you this cost. we have like this whole marketing strategy session because they know that there's more out there. Mom's shown them. I work from my phone. They know. I have a certain rank that I plan to reach in the company, and I'm going to let my kids open their own clothing store. So they're going to have an online boutique that we want to open one day. So, but I have a goal I have to hit first because I had my goal first, and then I'll let them open their goal store so I can devote more time to that too. But, that's really just what I wanted to share with you. I don't know if any of that touched you, but it's what I felt like I needed to share. And so I'm going to save this and upload it, and just let me know when you're finished watching it, and I can get it taken down. So if you have any questions or you want to talk with me, feel free to message me anytime, okay? So I'm here.